Hello, my name is Liamaisara bint Abdul Razak, matric number AE 2009. I will explain about activity 2 about the current simulation and calculation for DC source. So I will design the circuit based on the procedure given. First, we need to find a resistor, DC emitter and battery. Firstly, we need to find the resistor, we need to find battery, and we need to design the circuit. Next, we need to find the DC emitter, and then we reconnect the circuit. Connect the circuit. For the battery, we need to find the value of 10 volt, and the value of resistor is 100 ohm. So we run the simulation and we see that the value of DC emitter show that the 0.10 ampere. Next, we need to change the value of resistance to 250 ohm. And we run the simulation and we can see that the value of DC emitter is 0.06. Next, we need to find the value of resistance 200 ohm, and we can see the value of DC emitter is 0.05 ampere. Lastly, we need to change the value of resistance to 300 ohm, and we can see the simulation show the value of 0.03 ampere.
Selamat sejahtera and hello. My name is Jashindas. My matrix number is AE 2028. Today, I am going to show you how to simulate activity 3 from lab 7 in Proteus. So firstly, we have to build this circuit in our simulation software, and then we simulate the circuit and record the values of simulated voltage across R1 and R2. Now let us go and see how to build this circuit in Proteus. So I've already built the circuit in Proteus, and now we are going to set the values, which is our voltage source is 10, our R1 is 200 and R2 is 100. Let's run. The value we get is 6.674 voltage across R1 and 3.33 voltage across R2. Now we change the value of R2. We change it to 150, and then we run. So as you can see, the voltage value across R1 is 5.71 volts and voltage across R2 is 4.29, and then we change the value of R2 again to 200, and then we run. As you can see, the voltage across R1 and R2 is the same, which is 5 volts, and then we change the value of R2 to 300. We get the value of voltage across R1 is 4 volts and the voltage across R2 is 6 volts. We record all the values in our table 7.3, and then we calculate U1 and U2 using the formula given. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this is activity 4 for lab 7. So this is the simulation. So as we can see, we set the DC source for 10 volt, and R1 is 200 ohms, R2 is 150 ohms, R3 is 100 ohms, and R4 is 300 ohms. So as we can see, we need to find the current for R1, R2, R3 and R4, and voltage for R1, R2 and R3 and R4. So we run the simulation. As we can see, this is the current for R1, R2, and RT and R4. This is voltage for R1, this is voltage for R2, this is voltage for R3, and this is voltage for R4. So that's all for me. Thank you.